We are back. Or I am back. We need to back out of this. Got to go into notes. Oops. I make a lot of typos. NvChad to do. There we go. Okay. Am I in visual mode? I hit V by accident. Okay. So it's like line related. Okay. In home.nix. So actually what I want to do is I want to migrate everything out of home.nix and into separate dot files. So I want to start doing that. I'm going to start with terminal. Because I ran Hyperland initially from .files, every new window I open is in .files. And this is actually a feature. I've actually mapped CD, or I've mapped Z to CD, which is really cool. Z is from well, you chill out then. Z is from a package called NxOS. It's actually very cool. It remembers things really nicely. So you can see these are the weights of different things I've looked at. And it is based on frequency of use and recency of use. Or frequency, or whatever they call it on their website. But I'm gonna list, because that's a lot of things. A lot of things that we gotta get configured. Alright, so if we go over here, we want to NvChad home .nix. So we want to, where do we start? I don't even know where to start. We'll start with Hyperland. cd hyper L. Okay. cd hyper L. Hyperland.conf. What's the difference between these two here? Oh, they're just two copies. Sorry about the artifacts that my mouse leaves behind. I don't know why it does that. I should figure that out. Type wires, green, record, leave mouse artifacts behind. And even when I use the touchpad, it works. That's Fedora. Okay. Anywho, we're still working on our files here. So in config/hyper we need hyperland.conf. We want to NvChad hyperland.conf. Cool. Now we want to NvChad home.nix. Sure, we press enter. I wonder, so if I go into here, I copy clipboard, no provider. Of course. Paste? Yeah, no. Honestly, I could get behind copying it by hand, you know? I could get behind that. That doesn't sound tedious at all. God. 100 monitor equals comma high res auto 1. See, I'm gonna make typos then. We just need to set up a clipboard. And then clipboard plugin. NeoClip. Let's look at what it looks like. Okay. I really hate these, they just get in the way. Wow, look at that. 100%. That's fun. Okay. I'm getting a little bit distracted. So what we need here is send that. We'll try to access the button. It's literally impossible to click. Pin message. Come on. Pin message. Message pinned. Why is it so complicated? Okay. Cool. Now that we have that, we want to make NeoVim clipboard to. Do I actually have a clipboard? Like if I were to take some text, copy, where does that go? Like if I created a new Firefox window, would I be able to paste that? Yeah. Is that like a system clipboard though? Or is that just Firefox? I don't really have anything else to paste into. Make NeoVim use system clipboard. Laptop is pushing out so much heat. I have this little die cast metal. What is it? Oh, it's just Hot Wheels car. Little die cast metal Hot Wheels car. And it was sitting there for like 10 minutes and now it's hot to the touch. And at dotVim, set clipboard plus equal unnamed plus. Is unnamed plus actually the thing? Set clipboard plus equal unnamed plus. So you gotta go in here. And we're just gonna escape, quit bang that. Okay. In NeoVim, we're gonna set enable equals true, extra config equals set clipboard plus equals unnamed plus. It should be right. Clipboard plus equals unnamed plus. I don't know what that does. We'll write it, quit, switch to flake. Extra config already defined. How? Where? Oh, down here. Oops. Okay. Alright, quit. We'll switch to flake. Home.nix. Delete that because that didn't work anyway. Switch to flake. And hopefully it'll work the first time. It's actually really nice having a warm toy car. It says straight line racing on it, which makes sense because it rolls so smoothly. That's it hitting the side of my laptop and bouncing. But it's just absolutely amazing. It'll roll in a straight line for like pretty much forever on a flat surface. NvChad home.nix. I wonder now if we go into visual mode, copy some of this. If we paste, still just text. What if we copy that with a bunch of, I don't know if Command-C actually copies. We'll copy. Can we paste? We're gonna undo that. What's yank again? Yank NeoVim. That's AI generated. Okay, so if I were to select all these and hit Y, it's yanked 10 lines. If I were to go to here and hit Command V, yeah, that didn't work, is what I'm seeing. NeoClip. Actually, I want to see Hyperland. Actually, what is the clipboard that Firefox uses? Clipboard that Firefox uses. Okay, we just want to get a package, so let's see what Hyperland recommended packages says, because I know they have a nice list. Pipewire, non-systemd distros, XDG desktop portal, authentication agent, Qt Wayland support. We want clipboard managers. That's actually really interesting. When copying something on Wayland, the copy data remains on the clipboard until the application that it was copied from is closed. That's very strange. clips. This seems really fancy, honestly. That seems pretty fancy. Exec once clips-listen. That involves, first for that we need to install clips. So let's go to mynixos.com. I'm going to look for clips. And hopefully it's just there. Preferably in Home Manager. Or clips, I guess, is how you would pronounce that. I don't want eclipse, ooh. You know? Nix packages clips. See, that seems complicated. I think I'm fine with do I have WL clipboard already? Like, is that one of the default things? WL clipboard. I don't know. Clipboard. WL clip. WL clip. I probably look really stupid. Okay. To command line clipboard utilities. Okay. My NixOS WL clip. WL clipboard, WL clip persist. WL clipboard and WL clip persist. Okay. WL clipboard and WL clip persist. Alright, quit. Switch to flake. That ought to work, oughtn't it? I probably should stop having the toy car sitting in front of the vent of my computer, because though it does make a nice warm toy car, it also blocks my computer's ventilation. The issue is that I'm streaming this in like the full 1080p. I didn't realize how annoyed my computer would be at that, and yet here my computer is being really annoyed at that. Like, uber annoyed at that. I wonder if I should do something to fix that. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Okay, so now we run WL copy. Hello. I don't know. We'll close that. Then what is that? That's mildly concerning. Okay. We will ignore that. We will ignore that. Okay, so with WL clipboard, now when I go to copy without site tracking, oh, that's a new feature. Oh, does it consider that site tracking? Copy. How to use WL clipboard. How do I set up WL clipboard? I need to open up the windows I just closed. So I think I need for WL clipboard. Convenient way to organize and access previously copied content. That's not necessary. How do I link WL clipboard to NeoVim? I need to make NeoVim. Okay. So you have WL clipboard. I can copy from NeoVim. Okay. Okay, so now if I were to Command C something, if I now go to, wow, you're taking a while to load. If we NvChad vim.nix, if we do quotation mark plus P. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. So, what if I were to highlight something like my entire Wayland config? Do shift quotation plus Y. Now, yeah, 142 lines yanked. Now if I were to cd.config cd hyper and vim. What's the hyperland config file called? I forget. Oh dear. cd.config cd hyper l. Oh, this is where I literally hyperland.conf. Hyperland.conf. So if we cd into dotfiles hyper. That's dotfiles hyper. Oh, dope. So the reason it does that is because I've cmapped, I don't know, cmapped cd pretty much. Super simple. I don't like the length of time that things are staying on screen. Like, I think it's a little much, so we'll put that at like 800. Okay. What was I doing? We will NvChad hyper.conf. I already forgot. Gee. So we're going to cd.conf hyper L, and then we will hyperland.conf and hyperpaper.conf. We will cd dot hyper, you'll NvChad hyperland.com, and then we will it is quote plus p. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, that's amazing. That's exactly what I wanted. How do I unindent? I don't actually know. That's embarrassing. NeoVim unindent. Okay. So I can super easily unindent everything. Okay. But some of these things kind of need to be indented a little bit. Do I need to exec once? Do I need to exec? No, I don't. Because it's part of Wayland. I don't need to execute it once because it's pretty much built in, right? So okay. So I need to indent some things. That's a massive bloody indent. I don't like that. NeoVim indent size as spaces. Setting auto indentation to spaces in NeoVim. Tab stop. Okay. We want to then set tab stop equal to 2. Set soft tab stop equal to -1. Set soft tab stop equal to, well, no, we'll just set that automatically. Set shift width equal to 2. And that makes sense. We want to set shift round set expand tab set auto indent set CP options plus equals I. CP options plus equals I. Set C indent. No. Smart indent. That's what we want. Alright, quit. Switch to flake. This is really tedious. We'll be fine. I'm still using arrow keys is my problem. Because I have a mouse and it's easier to, like, if I'm going to be moving my hand to the mouse anyway, then they might as well be on the arrow keys, you know? It just makes it easier. We should quit and then hyperland.conf. Oops, okay. But generally now, if we are in visual mode and we select these, and we push it to the, okay, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. Okay. NvChad home.nix. I could have just changed it. That would have been faster. Oh. Quit. Switch to flake. Okay. This ought to work. We got hyperland.conf over here. Hyperland.conf, and now I select this, and I go boop, boop. I said boop. Okay, it doesn't want to indent those comments, which is a little bit irritating. Oh, nice. Okay. So actually, if I took all of this and I went boop. Oh yeah, okay. So it smartly does everything. That's actually really cool. Do I want to have these properly indented, or do I want to... I think I want these properly indented. All these comments. One moment.
Did you get some lunch?
One moment. Yes. Lo siento pasa para mi madre. ¿Qué más necesito hacer? Spanish is horrible. So this is an issue here, I think. This all needs to be indented more. This all needs to be indented more. This needs to be indented more. This needs to be indented more. Oh dear. It appears there are quite a few errors. But it should all end up fine. We need to pretty much undo everything. We'll just do it by hand. It'll be fine. So we take this, we indent it, including that. We'll select that, indent it, indent it. I don't have blur, I don't think. Like, I think I explicitly turned off blur. Isn't this background beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. I think that's how that will end up. We can delete all of that. This should be good, ideally. And that, alright, quit. Okay. Now how do we connect? Hyperlink config file link linking NixOS. How to import Hyperland config files into Home Manager. Okay. Built-ins.read file. So if we nvim home.nix, we go down to extra config, can delete. Oh, I lost it. Hyperland, extra config. We can then close that off. Extra config equals built-ins.read file slash dot files slash hyper slash hyperland.conf. Built-ins.read file right, quit, switch to flake. And if this doesn't work, everything breaks. What do you mean that can't be resolved in pure mode? I guess that makes some sense. Thought makes some sense. Okay. Hyperland. Delete those. Enable equals true. Extra config equals read file. Dot slash hyperpaper dot conf. Switch to flake. Billins. Ah, yes. Built-ins, right, quit. We will switch to flake and hopefully not break everything. Ideally not break everything. Error. Getting status of da-da-da-da-da. No such file or directory. Okay. Let's look at this person's dotfiles. We have a lot of Nix files. Got flake, as we should. Hyperline.nix. Doesn't appear we have a home.nix. Interesting. So this person has them all as Nix.files. Hyperland on Home Manager. Built-ins.read file NixOS. Tries to get // from store. Read file doesn't find file. Link config file into home.nix. Deploy files into home directory with home manager. Home Manager manual. Okay, we want configuration example. Okay. Maybe I need to do something like this. Okay, we want see here. This is fine with linking like this. I don't know what would happen if I linked that a different way. Seriously, I'm having such issue with hyperland. Extra config equals builtins.read file .hyper/hyperland.conf. If we do tilde slash dot files, right, quit, switch to flake. Error, the path cannot be resolved in pure mode. Error, the path starts with tilde, cannot be resolved in pure mode, NixOS. Really? It's a Git thing? Come in. I don't... I thought we had, push flake in here. They did all my Git stuff. Yeah, we had something called push flake. Oh yeah, push flake. Now we have fragmentation started, because that sounds official. We got everything. We should now be able to switch to flake without it saying, hey, this is impure. What is your problem? Because if we look in Git, I don't know what its issue is. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this for later. Goodbye. Have a nice remainder of your day.